Hi, welcome to another episode of Talking with Docs. I'm Dr. Paul Zalzal.
And I'm Dr. Brad Wiening.
And
I'm Jamie and work at Restore Physiotherapy.
well, thank you very much for having us here in Restore Physiotherapy. And
welcome.
Today we're very lucky because Jamie is going to teach us about some physiotherapy you can do after you've injured your rotator cuff or you have rotator cuff tendinitis, or any sort of rotator cuff problems or shoulder problems, I guess.
Yeah.
And for our American viewers, physical
Therapy.
physical therapy.
Physical
Not
therapy.
physio.
Not physio, right? In Canada, we got rid of the L. We just say physio because that's where we are. So we're physiotherapy. America, physical therapy. Other parts of the world, probably a mixture of the two.
Yep.
Jamie, would you say this is a pretty common problem?
It's very common. We see this a lot, especially in older populations.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you say older, you mean like 35?
Oh, I mean like 45.
Okay.
Let's
Oh, wow.
Let's not age us, please.
Okay. So 45 and up. So
Yeah.
it's kind of all groups of people, men, women.
Yeah, it's very, very pervasive.
Would you say most people you see have had an injury or not necessarily?
Not necessarily, but it can happen acutely or just build up over time.
Okay, and we've talked about the rotator cuff before, so please check out some of our other videos where we talk about rotator cuff injuries, rotator cuff tears. We talked about the anatomy of the shoulder. So we're just going to jump right into the physiotherapy of it all.
Yep.
Okay?
Sounds good.
So how are we going to start? Do you need us standing? Do you need us sitting?
Well-
How do you want Brad to be when you demonstrate?
So
on
we're
it?
actually going to bend over the table and we're going to do some shoulder pendulums.
Okay.
Okay, so let's give us a sec. We'll readjust the camera and we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
And full disclaimer, Brad and I are fully vaccinated. Jamie is half vaccinated, so that's why we're still wearing masks. Fortunately, it's Jamie's top half that's vaccinated, so that's where we're going to be spending most of
So
our
with
time.
pendulums, you want your arm to be very relaxed
Okay.
and your body to be doing the work and causing the momentum to carry your arm. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend over
Okay.
and support yourself on your non-injured arm and
Okay.
let your injured arm hang down to the floor so it's very loose,
Okay.
loosey-goosey. And then you're going to start moving your body back and forth so that your arm swings.
Okay.
Very gently, so your body is controlling how much movement you have. So
Okay.
you can go back and forth, you can go side to side, and you can do little circles if you like.
Okay.
All right?
Just generally getting some movement of that
Just
shoulder.
getting
Key
some
here, you're not
movement.
really using the muscles in the shoulder to move around, right? You're just
Exactly.
letting gravity do it.
Exactly. So we're causing a little bit of gapping in that shoulder joint, just loosening the muscles up, getting stuff moving in there.
Okay.
Okay?
Number
So
one.
that's number one.
Number
All
two.
right. Number two, our wand exercises, cane exercises, whatever you want to call them.
Yep.
So we're going to start with coming out to the side. So you're going to have your arms down
So this is for my left shoulder.
for your left shoulder.
Okay.
So your left arm is going to be as relaxed as you can make it, okay? And your right arm is going to be doing the work. So you're going to use your right arm to push your left arm up and out to the side as far as you feel comfortable going.
Okay.
Okay? So if you start to get pain that's intolerable, that's where you stop.
When I used to be in the cast of Rent, I used to do stuff like that.
I
All
saw
right.
you there.
So we use the cane to help lift the arm up so that you're using your muscles as little as necessary.
Okay.
Okay, so that's up to the side,
Yep.
and then we can do it up to the front as well. So you're
Okay.
actually going to sort of turn the cane a
Like
little
this?
bit, yeah, and you're going to use it to push up and through to the
So
front.
more like forward flexion.
Forward flexion, exactly, versus abduction before. Okay?
Okay.
Coming up just like that. So same thing, you want
Okay.
your right arm to be doing as much work as needed, and your left arm is nice and relaxed.
Awesome.
Okay.
Jamie, how much and how long do we do these for?
Oh, so we're going to do about a set of 10. If you can do 2 sets, that's great. If you can't tolerate it, that's okay. And you're going to do them 2 or 3 times a day if you can manage that.
Okay.
All right?
You got time for that, Dr. Wiening?
I'll make time, Paul, because I care about my rotator cuff.
Make
great
time for
answer.
physio.
Okay.
One more cane exercise. Okay, you're going to bend your elbows for me right at 90 degrees.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to do external rotation. So you're going to use your right arm to push your left arm hand out to the side, pardon me,
Yeah.
and then come on back here.
So the key here, because I often will try to show people this, and the
Yeah.
key is that you don't want to kind of go like this, right? That
Elbow
elbow
should
has
be-
to stay in
yeah,
tight.
glue that elbow to your rib cage and don't let it move. If
Do you ever tell people to put like a towel or a piece of
Yes.
paper or something there?
If you have trouble or you can't get your elbow into your side, then putting something there to help remind you is a great cue.
Putting
You-
something where? You mean like right in your
Yeah.
axilla, right in your armpit?
Right,
Let's demonstrate
you
Yeah.
want
that.
us to show you?
Yes.
There we go. So right in here, put
So
the towel.
here,
Good.
So now if I do it
Yeah.
correctly, it stays.
Yes.
But if I go like this,
It falls.
then I know I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jamie, send that one straight to laundry.
It's
Wow.
going in.
That's great advice.
So we're going to do some isometric strengthening, okay? So
Yep.
we're actually going to use the
We're
wall.
gonna make our way over to the wall.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use the towel to just help protect your elbow and
Am I gonna
your-
put my left shoulder against the wall probably?
Yes, so you're
okay.
going to turn and face
I'm gonna
away
put
from
my back
me.
to you, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that the towel is going to go in between your elbow and the wall.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is push your elbow into the towel like you're trying to lift your arm out to the side.
Okay.
Okay, hold it for about 5 seconds
Yep.
and then relax.
So I'm even getting some deltoid there too, right? A
Oh,
little bit of rotator
absolutely.
cuff, a little bit
Yeah.
of deltoid. Okay.
Okay, because all those muscles work in conjunction to lift your arm up. So
Okay.
you want to make sure you're only pressing sub-maximally, so we're not trying to put a hole through the wall.
Right. And I'm not
okay?
really leaning in either.
And
I'm
you're
still
not
standing up
leaning in.
straight. Okay.
All right.
That's good advice.
And you're only going to do 10
Okay.
and hold each one for about 5 seconds. Okay.
Yep.
So then we'll do one for external rotation. So all we're going to do, is we're
Yes.
just going to move the towel up behind your hand.
Okay.
Okay, so just like before, we're going to try and move our hand out again with like a sub-maximal contraction. So we're not going too crazy, but enough that you feel the muscles turn on and engage.
Okay.
And again, holding for about 5 seconds.
Yes.
Doing 10 reps. Okay. This time you're definitely not pushing your elbow into the wall. It stays into your rib cage like
Right.
before.
And you can feel it working for sure.
Exactly. Okay. So that's for external rotation.
Okay.
And then we'll do flexion. So you're
Okay.
going to turn and face the wall.
Okay.
All right. Maybe we'll show on your right side so they can
Sure.
see. So you're going to actually make a fist like you're
Okay.
trying to punch the wall.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to try and punch the wall. So it's almost like you're trying to lift
Oh, okay.
your arm up.
And I'm bringing it
All
up a little bit.
right. You don't have to bring it up.
Okay.
It's more of just a push.
Just that action.
Yeah. Just the
Yeah, and
action.
you can feel that getting tight across your shoulder for sure.
Exactly. If you can't even get up that high, you can keep your arm like this and punch down here.
Yeah,
Okay.
because certainly some people will have trouble getting past
Some
that
people
90
can't even get up
degrees, right?
there. Yeah. We see a lot of people who can't even make it to 90, and that's okay.
So what's nice for this is that you don't require a lot of range of motion to do these exercises.
Don't. You're not moving through any range of motion, but we're still helping maintain the strength of the muscles so that when you can move,
Yes.
it's not the strength that's limiting you.
Perfect.
Okay.
That was awesome. So
right,
we went
perfect.
through 5 exercises, five physiotherapy type exercises you can do for any rotator cuff injury or problem. It can be like an acute one
Yeah.
or sort of a chronic rotator cuff problem. These are things that you could easily do at home. Can we recap them, the 5 things?
So pendulums,
Pendulum exercises, remember that? Just letting your arm dangle. Don't use the
Yeah.
muscles in the shoulder.
wand exercises.
Magic wand.
Magic wand.
And that had 3, right?
Yeah.
Wand A, wand B, wand C.
So front, side, and out to the side.
Rewind and watch again if you got to, okay?
And we had our isometric strengthening on the wall
Number 3,
So-
4, and 5 were
yeah.
against the wall, and they were isometric strengthening.
for flexion, abduction, and external rotation.
5 rotator cuff exercises that you can do to help cure yourself from your rotator cuff problems.
And like all the stuff we have, this is a great introduction, so it doesn't mean that you're going to do this for 3 months, but slowly with your therapist's guidance, you're going to get stronger, your range of motion is going to improve, and then they can increase the number of exercises or alter them, correct?
Yes, exactly.
If you really want to impress your physiotherapist, you watch this video first, then you show up. How would you feel, James, if someone showed up and said, I know these
Oh,
exercises.
I'd be blown away.
See? Let's blow her away, watch these videos, get ready, and get that rotator cuff healed up.
Anyway, thanks so much, Jamie, for joining us today. That's really
Thank you
been
for
awesome.
having me.
And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our channel.
And remember, you are in charge of your own rotator cuff and your own health.
We'll see you next time.